Have you ever had the thought, are our lives written in advance like a script of a play, where we are merely actors following a predetermined path? This is a question that has puzzled philosophers, theologians, and thinkers for millennia. Let us explore the concept of predestination, specifically within the context of Islam, a religion that has a unique perspective on this philosophical quandary. In the teachings of Islam, predestination is referred to as al-qadr, a term that translates roughly to divine decree. This concept is deeply woven into the fabric of Islamic belief, forming one of the 6 pillars of faith. To be a Muslim, one must believe in al-qadr, the belief that everything in the universe, from the smallest particle to the grandest galaxy, follows a path that has been set by the Almighty. The first step to understanding this concept is the belief in the absolute knowledge of God. Muslims believe that God, known as Allah in Arabic, possesses complete and perfect knowledge of everything past, present, and future. Nothing escapes his awareness, no matter how insignificant or grand it may seem. Secondly, the concept of al-qadr asserts that God has recorded all that has happened and all that will happen. This belief stems from the Islamic understanding of the preserved tablet, a divine record where all events of the universe, from its inception to its end, are written. The third step in understanding predestination in Islam is the belief in God's creation and command. This states that everything in the universe, every creature, every action, every event is created and commanded by God. And finally, the belief in God's will. This is the crux of the matter. Everything that happens, whether perceived as good or bad, happens by the will of God. Muslims accept all that befalls them, from joy to sorrow, prosperity to poverty, health to sickness, as part of God's plan. This acceptance, however, does not lead to fatalism or resignation. In fact, it calls for active engagement with life's challenges, while acknowledging that the final outcome is in God's hands. It's a delicate balance between individual effort and divine decree, between free will and predestination. In summary, the concept of predestination in Islam, or al-qadr, is a fundamental belief in the religion. It is based on 4 main principles: the absolute knowledge of God, the recording of all events in the preserved tablet, the belief that everything in the universe is created and commanded by God, and finally the acceptance that everything that happens is by the will of God. This belief provides a framework for Muslims to understand the world and their place within it. It provides a sense of purpose, a sense of acceptance, and ultimately a sense of peace. So, while we may all be actors in the grand play of life, in Islam the script is written by the greatest playwright of all, the Almighty God.